Okay, this is the last video for Algebra Chapter 3, Section 5. There are special cases of inequalities that are called identities, or it can be contradiction. Okay, we've seen this before. We've practiced this before. And so let's take a look at what they look like when they are listed in an inequality. Okay, this can be found in your book, or it can be found online. Notice that what it's saying here is that this statement ends up being true. After you solve everything out, if your statement is true, then that is an identity. 1 is less than 7. Okay, a contradiction is when you solve everything correctly and you're left with something that is not true. 7 is less than 0. Okay, we know that that's not true. So that is a contradiction. Okay, the same thing, it says down here that these properties are also can be used if they have less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. Okay, so here's the first one. Okay, notice that we have variables on both sides. We need to get those together to combine like terms. So I'm going to draw my fence and I'm going to subtract 2x on this side and subtract 2x on this side. These will cancel out, and on the left-hand side, well, they also cancel out. So the only thing I'm left with is -7 is less than or equal to 5. Okay, is that a true statement? If it is true, then we say it is an identity. If it's false, then we say it is a contradiction. Okay, and in this case, okay, this is an identity. Okay, next one, a little bit more involved. Okay, we have to do rainbow math to simplify it first before we solve it. So 6y minus 4. Minus 4, is that greater than or equal to 6y plus 21? Okay, one thing that you should look ahead, you should notice that the y's will cancel out. Okay, if I subtract 6y here and subtract 6y here, these will cancel out. Okay, so I'm left with -4 minus 4. Is that greater than or equal to 21? Okay, in your head you probably already have the answer. Okay, but to go through it the rest of the way, so -8, is that greater than or equal to 21? And the answer is no. So therefore, this is a contradiction. There are no solutions that could be fit in for y to make this true. Okay, let's take a look at one more. Okay, again, we need to simplify first before we solve it. So 4 times y is 4y. Okay, minus 4. Is that greater than or equal to 4y plus 2? So I'm going to subtract 4y from each side to combine like terms. Those will cancel out. Okay, is -4 greater than or equal to 2? Okay, and the answer is no. So this is another example of a contradiction. There are no solutions that will make this true.